जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद। हमें विश्वास है कि हमारे कार्यक्रम आपके लिए मददगार रहे हैं। हम आपको TWR360.org पर जाने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करना चाहते हैं।
Notes. Most of the Bible heroes were men of great resolve. 2 Chronicles 2:3 tells us that King Jehoshaphat resolved to inquire of the Lord when his enemies threatened war. As a result, God gave him complete victory, along with numerous blessings. Daniel 1:8 records that the prophet Daniel resolved not to defile himself with the royal food and wine offered him by the pagan king. God rewarded him by enabling him to be absolved from partaking and still becoming healthier and wiser than the other wise men who did not indulge. The Apostle Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 2:2, "I resolved to know nothing while I was with you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified." This knowledge allowed him to endure the many sufferings he received in his ministry and still write heartfelt instructions from his experiences that even we follow today. Resolutions are good things to make, as long as we rely on the direction of the Lord to define them and His strength to keep them. On our program today, Barbara Sandbeck will discuss how we can determine what makes a godly resolution.
If you're like me, every January 1st you make resolutions for the coming year. There's just something about that fresh start idea, especially when you've consumed far too many desserts and calorie-laden foods in your celebrations. I came across a list of resolutions people make and then break within the first 2 weeks. A new exercise routine or joining the gym and going there, eating healthier, saving money, decluttering, quitting bad habits, going to bed at a reasonable hour. Here's a good one. No more resolutions. Yes, I make them, but I don't keep them very long, or at least most of them. In reviewing the resolutions I made over the years, I realized that getting to know God more was consistently there. And that's a good one to have, even on a daily basis. Over this past year, I can see how I've come to know and appreciate God more.